everybody, it is Erin from Erin Makes, and today we're going to talk about some super quick scrapbooking. So I have gotten a ton of pictures, and literally this is how my mother gave me all these amazing pictures of myself when I was a little girl in an envelope, and she stuffed it full of all these wonderful, wonderful pictures. I mean, they're awesome. I mean, I'm just going to show you a couple real fast. Sorry if you hear the puppy barking in the background. So there were ones when I was a little girl, she wrote on the back of them, but they're in an envelope and they got put into a drawer, and that's not how I want to keep all of these wonderful things. Hello, everybody who's gotten on. Hello, hello, hello. Lots of people here. We got all kinds of cool people. We got Teresa C and Melanie and Alp. Hello. So I wanted to take these items and put them into a scrapbook of some sort, an album, some way to kind of keep them. But I didn't want to spend the amount of time to do traditional scrapbooking. And for me, that can take a lot of time. I spend too much time worrying about my layout and the design and what goes where, and it's just like, ah. And so scrapbook.com has gotten these brand new albums. I'm going to show it to you. It's gorgeous. I picked out I think this one is, what color was I had it written down here. It's on my wrapper. Mint. I just opened it up. So this is a 9x12 album. It's a 3-ring album, as you can see. So there's 3 rings here, and there's a ton of pocket cards. So I picked out 3 separate sets of pocket cards. It comes like this, and there is, I'm trying to look to see how many are in here. I want to say there's at least 40 to 50. I mean, there's a ton of pocket cards in here, and all the links are down below in the information section. So you get one. I picked out Everyday Moments. Another one I picked is My Best Life. That's the one I have in front of me. And I also have a Christmas one because, you know, we always have these Christmas photos. There's a ton of other ones as well. There was like a baby one and a wedding one. I really, truly should have gotten the baby one because the rest of my photos, get this, in a bag. And this bag is in a drawer. And I was going through all these photos and going, I really need to do them. And you know what most of the photos are? My kids as babies. Lots of these ones, because there were enough that I wanted to print of when they were born. Now, I did scrapbook some of these. I mean, my oldest is 15, and they definitely have baby pictures of when they were born. But there's a whole bunch I didn't do because, you know, how many pictures of mom? But they're important pictures. I don't want to forget them. But they weren't necessarily ones that I wanted to put into like a traditional 12x12 scrapbook page and design and all blah, blah, blah. So pocket scrapbooks to the rescue. So let's switch the camera. I'm going to show you a little bit about how I do it. And hi, Marcia. Hello. So let's take a look. Oops, I'm off camera. Here we go. So here is the album. Totally awesome. It comes with, you order the page protectors that go separately. Now this one has, and there's different designs, depends on what you want to do. So this one I can fit a horizontal card. So there's a whole bunch of cards that are horizontal, or a horizontal picture. Now, when I was a little girl, and I was an 80s baby, and so I think you can see on one of these, I started creating some of this. I haven't filled in all of the spaces yet. I can always go back and kind of write some stuff. But things, for instance, on this particular picture, this is me in my bedroom. On the back of some of the pictures, my mother wrote some information, which is awesome. I absolutely love that, because then I know what year, where I'm at, all those things. And if I didn't have that, then I wouldn't remember what these things are. I mean, I was too little, and we were a lot of different places. So before, and I glued this. So this one, what I did, because it was a funny picture, some of the pictures were like this shape. I also have some pictures that were squares. There was some super random size pictures that came out in the 70s. I mean, I even have some from, I mean, these ones are from when my parents were little kids. They don't quite fit into the pages, right? Now this one's got horizontal and then a little 4x6. And so this is our 3x4 and this is 6x4, but there's other pocket pages that you can get. I have some over on the side here. And this one is just like baseball card size, right? But then there's some where the pictures are vertical. Now everything is in 4x6 or 3x4 or 6x4 or 4x3. It's in that. But you can cut and crop your pictures just like regular scrapbooking. So for this picture, what I did is I just glued this onto the back of a card, which I really liked. So I used that as my background, 1981. Super simple. For this one here, I cut out, I just got some craft paper. White paper, I have a few more that I've cut that are just off to the side here. And I just added some stickers. I got these stickers. These are from Paper House Productions. And on the other side, I put another one, and I put some really pretty washi tape stickers. It's actually rice paper stickers. But before I glued this to there, it had writing. These ones don't have any writing, but I do know this was in 1981 because I can look at my haircut and I can tell it's about the same time. Instead of that, so I try to keep the pictures that at least I had for me on the same page. And then some fun designs. I mean, just kind of jazz it up a little bit. So then I'm flipping it over and I've got some more of me. I'm getting a little bit older, as you can tell. So this is me, another one of me, and you can tell about that age. Here's one of me, and again, I think, is this one written on? Yeah, so it just says Christmas story. So I put sweet treats. That's my mom and I. It doesn't say what year though, but you can tell it's Christmas time. So I put one of the Christmas ones in there. So there's another Christmas picture. I have some oddball ones. Look, it's me and my bike. One of the nice things also about some older pictures is there's dates on them. So you can tell this was 1985. Me and my bike. You can see baby Aaron in these pictures. So I thought I had some fun with some older pictures. So this is one of the pictures that is an oddball size. And I already did a little bit of trimming on this one. Not much, just a tiny, tiny bit. And it says on the back here, Christmas 1982 at Wayne and Mark's. Well, I want to capture that piece of information. So I'm going to put a journal card, probably a Christmassy one, because I can fit something in on the other side. So look at all the beautiful Christmas ones. So holiday memory. Maybe that'll look good. I don't know. Go through. I got to get a small one. Those are all the big cards. Where's a little card? So you can have, December favorites, holiday memory. On this day in December. Let's do that one. That looks good because it's red. Let's go with that. But there's a bunch of others. So here's a few other little cards. Now on the back side, it's got a polar bear with a little Christmassy thing. I'll have to decide if I want to keep and show that. But I need to crop this first. So if you think about it, when you're cropping photos, you're like, no, you can't cut the photo because you're not, well, you know, how much of this is dead space? So this particular photo had rounded corners, which in this pocket doesn't fit the greatest. So I'm going to trim it, and look how much dead space is on this side. I want to keep the tree as much as possible. So I'm going to trim it so I get the 3 inches, and look, I don't even come close to cutting off my dad's elbow. Let's go the correct way so you can see. And I still keep all the pieces of information I want to see with that picture. Just as if you were going to do a regular scrapbook page, same thing. Okay, now look down here. This is like a table or something. I don't need to see the table. You graduated from high school in 82. I was still a baby. I was 2. I was tiny. I'm in 80. I was born in 79, just to give you an idea. I'm 42. I'm 41. Crap, I can't remember now. How old am I? No, I'm 41. 41. Yeah, 41. It's crazy that I forget how old I am, but there you go. Okay, so I cut the table off. You know, I want to see that I had cute tights on, you know, and you can see the bottom here. So there's some stuff I don't want to cut off on this picture. But if I turn it, I know I need to go four tall. And look, I don't even come close to cutting off the tree. I'm just taking off yuck of the picture. Truly, it's getting rid of all the funk. And so look, this fits in perfectly here. And I'll probably put a card on the other side or maybe another picture that fits perfectly. But for now, I can slide that in. And look, perfect fit, good to go. And then on this day, because I don't want to cut off, I didn't cut off any of the information. It's still all there, but I'm going to rewrite that. The beautiful thing is my mother's handwriting is on the back side. So I think there's something to say about handwriting as well, because it's so amazing. So Christmas, I don't love my handwriting, but it is what it is. 1982, that's my Aunt N. House. I wish I had better writing, but there it is. But you know what? My mother doesn't like her writing either, but I think it looks fantastic. And there's something about how she has very, very like filigree. Mine's, I don't know, mine's its own thing. But it's there. And I think it's a lost art if we don't put our handwriting down on something. Okay, so I'm kind of going by years. So I look at my other pictures and what else is going on at this point in my life. Nope, that's when I was older. So where are my younger photos? Did I already use them all up? Oh, no, they're over here. They're hiding. All right, so these ones, here's another one. And this one says I'm 3 years old. So it's kind of in this realm. So I'm going to put myself there. And now I'm going to go ahead and open up these cards. I'm going to see what's in here. And then at this point, they're all just going to get mixed together. So there it is. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Jacqueline. Hello, hello. So this is a pretty good deal. I've also turned these, I don't want to lose my pictures here, these cards into cards. like these little pocket cards. I've turned them into cards. So they're pretty awesome. Okay, so I want to have that picture. Oh, look, so that says summer. No, I don't want to use summer. So I'm looking, that says fall. So look, these are really cool. Winter, fall, spring. So I might get to use one of the other ones. Do I want to put myself behind a potted plant? No. On this day, ooh, here, let's do this. And then I want to get rid of this, but I want to put myself here. And I need to do something about, so I think I'm just going to lay this in here. I don't want to cover up my mom's writing. I could, but this says, so my mother gave this to her sister. So she said, Merry Christmas, Auntie Anita. Love, Aaron, Kimberly, 3 years old. That's my middle name, Kimberly. So I don't want to get rid of that, but I want to get rid of this piece down here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of some of this really pretty washi tape right here. And I'm just going to use this just along here. So it kind of rests. So you don't have to set these in stone. Now, I did trim up this picture. It had a white border, but at the time when my mother did the white border, she just cut it with some scissors. So it wasn't completely straight. So I am just going to do this. I'm just going to rest this on here and then pop this in because I don't want to cover up her writing. There we go. And this, she always took me to, like, I think it was Sears or maybe JCPenney to go get my little pictures taken. So I'm just going to leave it just like that. So it's just going to rest there. It's cool. And then I'm going to find a little pocket card to go down there. Now I had another photo. So here's one. Here's one that fits perfectly in here. I'm not going to trim it up. I'm just going to leave it full. It's me on Valentine's Day. And does this one have information? Yes, it's 1984, Valentine's Day, 1984. So I'm going to find a card in here now. Okay, so that says July. No, I can't do that. Winter vibes. Heck yeah. Your best day ever. So on here, crud. Aaron. Might help if I put an I at 3. And I'm going to do a little arrow. And I'm going to do an arrow. And I might go back and add some more, put some stickers. But at least I can know now what that is. There we go. Aaron at 3, Aaron 1984. Ta-da! Just keeping it simple, right? That's the whole point of these. Look how fast that went in for me to put this page together. And I've got some Christmas fun stuff on this day in December. I'm not really keeping super specific about what's going what because I have a hodgepodge of cards, right? Hodgepodge of stuff. And I don't want to cover up the words on here. This is me. I remember doing this. I used to sneak downstairs all the time with all my stuffed animals and all my toys. Look, I can see. So I've got Raggedy Ann and Andy. I've got Rainbow Brights. I've got a Cabbage Patch because, you know, Cabbage Patches were a big deal in like 1984, 1985. That was a huge, huge deal. And then some other random toys. I brought them all down. I have an Annie doll. I see an Annie doll in there. This doll was my mom's. We still have it. It freaks the crap out of me. It's really just annoying. There's some strawberry shortcakes. It's just kind of big in plastic, and one of its feet got melted off because it got too close to the furnace or something. It was crazy. So when I want to do the back side, I can do it like this. Now, to me, I'm like, that looks funny because there's just stuff in the way. So I can take a really pretty design, which is going to get covered up on the other side because that's really pretty. And I can do this. Okay, well, I'm going to put this on here. There's nothing written on the back of this. So let's just go ahead and stick this down. And I'm going to put this right. No, I'm going to do it on this side. Nope, I don't like that one. It looks too busy. What's a pretty one I can do? Oh, that works. Let's do this one. Let's just put it right in the middle. Sometimes I go to the side. Sometimes I'll go in the middle. Let's just do middle. For some reason, I'm hitting middles today. And then I'll flip it on the other side. Now, what I could do is I could, on this side, I could write on here. And I could write what I remember about that story. So that's the easy thing. And so now I need to fill in the back spaces. So I don't want to cover up that information, but I think I want to cover up the bear. So I can go in and I can put like a Hello Sunshine over here. So now I'm just backfilling with cool cards to cover up some of the stuff that's there. I like this pretty one. So where's another one? I want to cover up the bear. So we're going to put this on this side. So see all I'm doing? And then I need to cover that up. So we got to find a cool card. And that's as hard as it gets. Oh, favorite memories. That one's awesome. Favorite memories. Now, if I'm kind of looking at it going, so look, it filled up. I already got 3 pages in how much time? And it goes fast. And these are like oddball sized pictures. And I've already got some more to go. So I'm not going to bore you with the same old, but you get the idea. I could actually cut this because I don't need shopping list. And oh, I did cut this already. So this would fit right in here. And I think I'm done with all the pictures from that age group. So I'm going to put this in here. That's when I got my bike. Ta-da. And actually, I'm going to take this guy out because this fits in nicely too. So this was right here. That was right before. A little history. I grew up in Canada, and this is me right before we moved, and I moved to Singapore. So these pictures, the next batches of pictures, are of me when we were in Singapore, and we also went traveling around Asia. So it looks very different because all of a sudden I'm going from wearing winter clothes. My mom liked to take a lot of pictures in the summer, and then we went to lots of beaches from then on out. That's me in Bali. You got some information. 87 at 7 years old in Bali. Apparently my mother really liked this picture of me. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. A little bit of some information about how, or just kind of like some tips about how you can take some older photos. And these might be photos that are loose that, again, my mother gave me an envelope, little envelope one time when she came to visit, and she pulled all the pictures that she liked and remembered of me when I was a little girl, and she handed them to me. So do they stay in the envelope or do we do something with them? So I decided to do something with them. And so this pocketbook or this quick scrapbook album or pocket pages or however you want to call it is a great way to quickly put the photos in. If you don't want to do a big fancy scrapbook page or you don't want to spend the time on figuring out layouts, this makes it super simple. And with this particular book, because I have pictures that are just really jumping around the years, it's not just one vacation or one, but it could totally work for a singular vacation or like a singular Christmas. This would be great as like a countdown to Christmas, to your Christmas daily. One of these books would be great. And 9 by 12 is not too daunting. It's not super big. It's not super small. It fits nice. So just to pick it up again so you guys can see. Again, I have some more work to do on this, but it fits nice on an album. So here you can see right here. So easy, right? And then it's got a little label that you can label it on here. And so I'm going to be doing all of them. I'm going to show you some, here's some other fun pictures here. So we're getting into middle school and then getting into college. And so she handed me, here's with my husband and I when we were really young. Do I look different? I think I look fatter. That's okay. I've had 4 kids. That's what happens, right? I am so glad you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Teresa. So don't forget, don't just leave. And for now, it's not just old pictures that because we used to print out pictures all the time because we didn't store them. They were on film. And if you didn't, develop them, that was the case. That's the case for all these pictures. This was prior to having any digital film. But I will have to say, sorry, that's my son coming in. I will have to say, most of our pictures nowadays are taken on cameras or on your phone, and you forget to do anything with them. They sit there on your phone. You might save them in the cloud. Find some pictures that really speak to you. Get them printed out. Get a home printer. Send them off to Walgreens. I know they have pictures. You can just pop them like on your phone. There's an app, and you can send them right there, and you go pick them up and put them in as pocket pages. You don't spend time scrolling through your phone, but I have caught my kids opening up the albums, especially now that we're all home, and looking through all the pictures of what we're doing nowadays. So don't forget to memory keep. It is super, super important. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to, please, I would love it if you like, subscribe, hearts, thumbs up. I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on Instagram, and I also have my website, Erin Reed Makes. I'd love if you check any of those out and have an amazing day. Don't forget to stay safe and just get out there and create. And this is a great way to create these awesome little pocket pages. Super fast creative. Let me tell you, throw some stickers on there and some washi tape and oh, it's so simple. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.